Hi, I'm Puppet, and I'm the writer of the indie novel The Manual of Charlotte Priser. Over the years, I've gotten plenty of talented people to help me create the perfect vision for my favorite OC through the use of art commissions. So this video is a thank you to them. We'll be going through each and every art piece that they've made for me, starting with... So here we have the very first Charlotte drawing that I ever got by Leo2F2, and there's their Twitter right there. And originally, a lot of my characters were Splatoon OCs, and this is the first one I ever got, and he did a pretty damn good job of encapsulating what I wanted for her. So you got, the Octarian boots, but that's pretty much the only semblance of Octarian society, really. And this is back before, like, the whole Santa Soda thing, so she was still just a sanitized Octoling. But you got the blue tie, with the suit and the really cool plaid pants, and I'm really, really happy with how she came out. And she still got the ponytail back there. And here's a cool little comic made by the same guy, and it's pretty cool. I guess I'll dub over it. So, Coil, how do I look? Perfect, boss. Alright, no, I'm not doing that. It's a pretty cool comic I got, though, just to kind of get myself comfortable with the characters and what I would want them to act like. So, yeah. And this is just some nice Christmas art I got for Charlotte to celebrate the holidays. Very, very wholesome stuff. And next we got some art by Steven, or ICN64 on Twitter, of Charlotte on stage doing a performance in her tuxedo. This was not the first appearance of her tuxedo, but I'll get to that later. But it's just a neat little drawing of her on stage with some blue flowers, and he had a very cool cartoony style, so I went for that because I thought it looked pretty good. Next we got Kyofi, or Kyo Calls Cats on Twitter, and yeah, I did, and the example I put for this one is the Death Note pose from the poster, and I think it came out really well. I kind of matched it to their personalities, with Charlotte being in Light's place and Coil being in L's place. I think it matches them pretty well. Plus, she's holding a soda can. It's still a Splatoon soda can, so again, it's not the Santa soda or anything, but I think it still works pretty damn well. Next, we got Dark Double. This is one of my personal favorites, as, I mean, we'll just look at it. It's so really well detailed. Their hair is really big, which I kind of like. I kind of like those exaggerated proportions. And you can see it's brighter in the center and darker on the outer, almost like you're shining a flashlight at them. It's like you're in some dark area, and these are the only two people that you see. It's super creepy, super effective. Charlotte's sharp teeth and their glowing eyes. It's just really good. This is made by Dawn. Unfortunately, I couldn't find them on Twitter anymore. I'm not really sure what happened, but they're just kind of gone now. But this one's really, really cool. And next we got Voltergeist. If you guys don't know, this is the cover artist for the book, and they did an exceptional job making the character just a simple pose of her holding a bottle. Looks like a wine bottle, but it's probably full of soda because that's literally all Charlotte drinks. And we also have the first edition of the tuxedo, which looks absolutely phenomenal. She is absolutely rocking that tux, and it just looks super, super clean. I'm really, really proud of Charlotte's design, and Volter helped me with that a shit ton. So very thankful to them. Next we got Wedding Dance by Zero, and Back to Zero is their Twitter. And it's Charlotte and Dr. Coyle in her cute dress, dancing away, probably at their wedding night. And this dress, I believe, is based off of a German dress, as Dr. Coyle is German in the book. She doesn't speak German, I don't think, but she does have a German accent. So I decided to give her a German dress to try and represent that a little more. As well as Charlotte with her tuxedo looks very, very nice. Very similar to a Splatoon looking art style, and I really like it. Then we got one by Banana with a S. And this is a cool Fortnite banner I used for a while, with Charlotte on the left and my main skin in Fortnite on the right. This is Slurp Jonesy, and he's got a splatter shot and she's got a scar. This is back before, the incident that happened like a week ago when I was really, really into Fortnite. And I just think they look really cool together. Banana did a great job with this stuff. You should definitely go check them out, as they make some pretty good stuff. Then we got some lore, some backstory. This is an original comic made by Geogirian. Sorry if I mispronounced that. You can find her on Twitter. And by the way, I just want to say that this lore is outdated. It is outdated lore. This is Splatoon. This is the Splatoon version of their lore. It is not the official canon book. This is the Splatoon version of Charlotte and Coyle's lore. But it was just a short comic to try and get myself more comfortable with the characters, to see if I like this vision for them. And I clearly did. So we got some adorable emojis, or emotes, of Charlotte hanging her tongue out, and then them together, Charlotte and Coyle doing a little heart. It's adorable. Absolutely adorable. They did a really, really good job on it. Here we've got Taco Yebi, who did a bunch of objects for me. This is originally for another project I was working on, but unfortunately it did not happen. But she still did an amazing job with some things that relate to Charlotte a lot. Here you got some products that she sells. She doesn't just sell soda, she also sells a multitude of other projects. You got a soda barrel, an advertisement down here, more soda. She also drew the soda that's on the back of the book, which is really cool. This not safe sign, as you can see, it originally was supposed to say on the sale, but it's taped together to say not safe, which I really, really like that I came up with that. And I think she really did that justice. She did a lot of these things justice. Here's the tag that Charlotte has, a version of it before. This is supposed to be an off-brand kind of Santa soda called Sand Soda. I just think that's a really funny gag because it's really plain looking. I wish I included that in the book. But next we got my very, very first attempt at realism for Charlotte and Coyle. I say my first attempt as if I did anything. No, it was all this person. They did a good job at translating them from their Splatoon variants. This is obviously a more realistic version of the Dark Double picture. And they did a really damn good job with the lighting and the figures. Looks pretty good. And another attempt I had here was with Baki, or Bachi, however you pronounce it. This time we changed up a little bit. Obviously gave them more human hair. It looks a lot like hair, but trust me, it is very wet and silky. It's very moist hair because they are now made of soda and not sanitized Octolings anymore. But I think these designs came out really well, and Bakshi did them justice. We got some book artwork. This artwork isn't in the book, but it's artwork for the book, because you have Charlotte here, Coyle here, and then Amber right in the middle. And WGB, awesome job on this. Really like how it came out. Super creepy. Really good job. I think this is the second real Charlotte picture that I got by Chris Draws. He's a pretty cartoony artist, and I think she looks pretty good in his style, coming out of the closet in probably more ways than one. And I love how wide he made her grin. Really cool there. So yeah, go check him out. Go check out all these artists. I think they all deserve a lot of praise. Then we got another one of my favorites. This is originally a reference to the Music to Be Murdered By cover by Alfred Hitchcock. And I think this kind of edgy style really works well for Charlotte. And Underworld definitely did her justice with this posing. And coming off of that, we got Charlotte again in the closet, coming out of it by the same artist, because I think they did a damn good job. Especially in the teeth, they look really, really creepy like that. Super good stuff. This is, I think, the most recent art I've gotten of her, and it's finally an image of her with the human hair and in her tuxedo. That was a terrible voice crack. And holding a shovel. Obviously, just going on a pleasant date with you. You probably shouldn't have. Well, you clearly did something to piss her off, but just probably don't do that next time. Made by Itchy Moral. So really, really good stuff here. And we got one final fan art page. Got some really nice fan art here. We got some here by Omega. One here by Darkside. Really, really creepy. I really like that. One here by Startop, which is really funny. And yeah, basically a whole shit ton of talented people really put their hearts and souls into making Charlotte what she is today. And I'm really thankful for everything that they've done. So again, check out any of these artists if you can. Maybe give them a commission, because they definitely deserve it. And I could sing their praises for hours. But that's about it. Thank you to everyone for watching. Bye-bye.